Good afternoon and welcome to News Track, coming to you live from our retail studio. My name is Modesty Nianglong. Good afternoon and welcome to News Track, coming to you live from our departments and agencies. My name is Modesty. To immediately discontinue the deduction of 1% stamp duty from payments made to contractors, and agencies, vendors, suppliers, and service providers, citing the provisions of the Nigerian Tax Act 2025. Vendors, suppliers, and service providers, citing the provisions of the Nigerian Tax Act and signed by the Accountant General was contained in a Federal Treasury Circular dated June 15, according to the circular, the new tax law signed by the Accountant General that stamp duty is imposed on chargeable instruments, according to the circular, payments transactions, rendering the long-standing practice of deducting 1% from government payments inconsistent with the current legal framework. The Office of the Accountant General of the Federation stated that the directive became necessary to ensure compliance with the Nigerian Tax Act 2025 and prevent the misapplication of statutory deductions. It further directed MDAs to discontinue the 1% stamp duty deduction from payments to contractors, vendors, suppliers, and service providers, and ensure that stamp duty is only charged, deducted, or remitted where necessarily required under the provisions of the Act. The Accountant General explained that under the new regime, stamp duty would apply strictly to instruments and transactions specifically listed as chargeable under the law and its schedules. The circular, however, clarified that stamp duties vividly deducted before the commencement of the Nigerian Tax Act 2025 would remain preserved under the savings provisions of the law. It also noted that the Act, which took effect on January 1, 2026, now governs the administration of stamp duties in Nigeria. The government further explained that while contracts awarded before January 1, 2026 would continue to be treated under the previous framework, contracts awarded after that date would be subject to the provisions of the new tax law. Over 20,000 promotion letters have been presented to education secretaries of the 17 local government areas in Plateau State for onward distribution to beneficiaries. Chairman Plateau State Universal Basic Education Board Sunday Amuna presented the letters at the headquarters of the board in Jos. Our correspondent tells us more.
Chairman, Plateau State Universal Basic Education Board, Sunday Amuna, said the presentation of the 20,313 promotion letters to the beneficiaries is in fulfillment of the promise made by the Time Is Now administration. Amuna will encourage the teachers to put in their best in the discharge of their duty.
Ensure that all the beneficiaries are able to get the letters, and then we'll ensure also that they do the needful out there in the classroom.
Fourth Vice Chairman, Nigeria Union of Teachers, Plateau State, Samuel Dusu, stressed that the promotion will go a long way in motivating the teachers to be more committed and appealed to SUBEB to ensure the speedy implementation of the financial benefit.
We thank God that you are aware that some of our teachers, that even right now they are due for yet another promotion interview, which is going to be computer-based. Yes, the world is going global digitally, and by the grace of God, our teachers will live up to that expectation, sir.
He thanked the Plateau State Governor and SUBEB and prayed that they will continue to do more for teachers in the state. I am Bolchitpam.
Plateau State Internal Revenue Service and the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria University (COL) have signed a memorandum of understanding to strengthen collaboration in taxation, research, capacity building, and professional development. The agreement was signed at the headquarters of the State Internal Revenue Service in Jos. Our correspondent has details.
So, on behalf of the Plateau State Internal Revenue Service, we present this agreement as a signed, sealed, and delivered to the Annan University. Thank you.
The signing of the Memorandum of Understanding is aimed at facilitating internship opportunities and other initiatives of mutual benefits to Plateau State Internal Revenue Service and Annan University (QUAL). Chairman of the Plateau State Internal Revenue Service, Jim Pamwires, said the partnership with Annan University will support the service's effort to strengthen tax administration and promote professionalism through continuous learning and innovation.
We want to see how informal sector will metamorphose into a digital economic space for us. And so this is some of the research that will come out of this publications will help us to see those gaps. And the good thing about every research, there's always a gap and there's also a finding. So some of these findings we put into practice. Some of these gaps, we see how we're going to block them.
Vice Chancellor of Anan University, Musa Inuwa, said the partnership will create opportunities for knowledge exchange, practical training, and research while enhancing the capacity of students and professionals in the field of accounting and taxation. The Vice Chancellor noted that the collaboration aligns with the university's mandate of producing highly skilled graduates equipped to meet the demands of the modern economy.
By extension, if we combine this kind of things, we can do innovation. That can be extended to the nation, and it's something that we can even develop and perhaps also promote on the global level.
Also speaking, Director, Anan University Center for Policy and Finance, Dagom Yohana, said the collaboration is a jointly published tax academic research journal, which is a biannual publication in March and September.
It is all about coming together of theory and practice called research through a methodology to deliver.
The event climaxed with the signing and presentation of the Memorandum of Understanding by the Chairman of the Plateau State Internal Revenue Service to the Vice Chancellor of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria University, Anan. I am Maren James.
One solid lithium battery system from China has been launched in Jos, the Plateau State capital. The event, held at the Hotel Samaritan in Rayfield, is in partnership with Votex Multi-Concept Green Energy Limited and Save Tech. Our correspondent has details.
The newly launched Advanced Solid Lithium Battery System is a product of a Chinese firm, Qingtao Energy Limited. The product supports fast charging and solar recharge